Yo, what's good, family? What's good? What's good? All right, today we're gonna talk about insects, family. But we ain't gonna talk about insects in the way that you think I'm gonna talk about in a way. We're gonna talk about how they are convinced that we should all eat insects. Yeah, there are people out there that are pushing this. Matter of fact, let me cam up. I want y'all to see me. Yeah, there are a certain group of people out there that are actually trying to push this whole thing of eating insects and trying to normalize it like it's just something that we need to do to in order to save the planet, in which they're destroying, by the way. They're destroying the planet, but for some reason because they're killing off the planet, we all should eat insects and kill off our livestock and not be able to grow a garden, which would soon be outlawed eventually, and farmers markets will eventually be outlawed. So we should just all just accept it and just eat insects, because that's what Bill Gates and all these other people want. Kyle Schwab, or whoever that dude's name is, the bald head cat that looked like a Marvel comic villain. I know what I'm talking about. Aurora, all of these people, man. All these people talking about climate change. But anyway, I'm gonna play you a quick video of how they are trying so hard to normalize eating insects. Now, let me remind you, there are some countries that actually do eat insects, um, especially some indigenous people, or tribesmen people, or village people. They've been eating insects for decades. I even go as far as to say centuries. They've been eating it. But come on now, I mean, our bodies aren't meant and designed, especially if you live here in America. Our bodies are not designed to eat large amounts of insects. And they don't tell you how bad this stuff is for your health. They're not going to mention that. But anyway, let's get into the video, family.
Hey guys, I'm Chef Joseph Yoon, edible insect ambassador at Brooklyn Bugs, and we're gonna show you how to eat all.
All right, so I guess this guy is, I don't know what you want to call him, your insect chef or something like that. I guess that's what he is. He specializes in insect cuisine. How disgusting, man. Look, I don't care how hungry I get, family. Nope, I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
All these bugs. It's really important to know that these aren't just bugs that might be found in your house or outdoors somewhere because of the risk of pathogens and contaminants. A lot of the edible insects that are available were reared on a farm, and they're processed through either roasting, dehydration, or freeze drying, which makes them safe and ready for us to eat at home. Edible insects require far less resources than other livestock. They take less water, they require.
No, actually, it's not safe. It's been proven that when you eat that stuff, it causes cancer. That's been proven. That's been proven. So no, that's it's very detrimental to your health. But of course, they're gonna lie to you, because that's what these people do.
Require less feed, less land than it does to provide an equivalent amount of protein. They also produce a negligible amount of greenhouse gas emissions. They are an incredible solution to providing protein for the future. These are crickets, and they are widely eaten all over the world in South America, Asia, Africa, and in North America. These crickets are so incredibly versatile. I love that we can eat them whole as roasted crickets, and that we could also blend it up and turn it into a powder. What I'm going to do is add it to a cheese sauce, add some of the whole crickets into the cheese sauce, and make some delicious cricket mac and cheese bites. But because I love crickets so much, we're gonna take it one more step, cook it up with some garlic and some peppers, and add that to the top of the cricket mac and cheese bites. These mac and cheese bites look absolutely delicious, and I can't wait to try one. Bon appetit! Crispy on the outside, super cheesy and delicious on the inside. The beautiful notes of cricket, umami, and nuttiness. This is perfect.
So they just normalizing this. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up normalizing it. So this is them getting you guys ready to accept eating insects. So my question to you is, are you guys going to go along with this? You know what I'm saying? Or are you just going to say, you know what? I'm just going to eat the insects, even though they don't want to, they don't want to get our say on it. It's just something that we got to do. They don't want to take a vote on this or give a person a choice. I mean, this is crazy, man.
These are black ants, and they are widely found all over the world and particularly enjoyed in South America and China. They have formic acid, which gives them this incredibly delicious, zingy, zesty, fermented type of flavor, and I just love the zestiness and sort of pop rock surprise that you can find with these black ants. Sometimes you want to integrate your foods and make it all complicated, but sometimes it's just great to be able to enjoy it simply by sprinkling these zesty, zingy black ants and pairing it with guacamole. The zesty citrusness of the black ants make this my favorite way to eat guacamole. This is a Manchurian scorpion commonly found in northern and eastern Asia. While it might look a little scary with the stinger and the venom, it's actually denatured during the brining and sun drying process. They're actually not insects, but they're arthropods, just like shrimp and crabs, and so they actually have that kind of flavor that's intensified in this small bite. What we're gonna do is marinate this in a gochujang sauce, which is a fermented red pepper paste, and it also has some rice wine vinegar, mirin, agave, and sesame oil. I'm gonna make some furikake rice balls with sushi rice and furikake to put these delicious scorpions on top. Bon appetit. The scorpion literally adds so much flavor. The saltiness, the brininess, the spiciness of the gochujang, the acidity from the sushi rice. Take this to the bank. These are
Oh my goodness. So how many of y'all will eat a scorpion, man? For real. If you was hungry enough. This is why I say start growing your own food, man. You can start off small. Start stocking up, start storing some food, start collecting your water, doing all of that. And yeah, you can just start small, and then work your way, gradually up to where you need to go. You don't have to start big and overwhelm yourself, but if not, this is what you're gonna be. You're gonna be eating insects, man. You're gonna be eating bugs, and the crazy thing about it is, they're and I know I've said this before, they are shutting down all the farms, like chicken, cattle, and all of that. Even though I don't really eat none of that stuff no more, but I'm just saying they're shutting all of those down, and they are literally, um, they are literally making insect farms to to harvest and send to your local restaurants, your local supermarkets, and stuff like that. So this is crazy, family, and they're actually trying to normalize this, and it's all for to save to save the planet. And as I said, they say they want to save the planet, but they are the main ones killing the planet, which is which is freaking crazy, man. It just these people are something else.
Bamboo worms, commonly eaten in Southeast Asia, and they're actually not worms, but they're larvae that turn into moths. They have a creamy texture and flavor to them from dwelling and eating off of the bamboo shoots. I'm going to take these bamboo worms and soak them in a lapsang soshang tea. I love that these bamboo worms are more unctuous and creamy instead of nutty and crunchy. The way that smokiness acts as a foil to the creaminess of the bamboo worms, this.
So take a look at this, family. Enough of that. So that's them basically trying to normalize eating insects. That's why I played that video, because that's all that's about is you getting prepared, them preparing you to accept the abnormal as being normal in this country, and in most most countries, I would say. Like only a small percentage eat insects. Majority of the people don't eat it. Unless they do eat it, is accidental, and it's very, very, very small amounts. Because whenever you buy something from a supermarket, best believe you eating some form of small amounts of insects. That's just a given. If you're buying your stuff from supermarkets, you're gonna get some of that in your system. But come on now, who's gonna eat a big ass plate of insects? Which is what they're trying to push. So, but anyway, with that being said, Tyson's Foods investing big, big in bug protein for new venture. So this is Tyson. Those who are eating Tyson's chicken, you may want to listen to this, and you might change your mind on buying any of their products. So Tyson is a big investment in this. They're investing in the bug protein in their products. Earlier this month, meat producing giant Tyson Foods announced its investment in insect protein producer Protex, and said it's partnering with the Netherlands based company to build a facility in the US that will raise insects. I told you they're getting ready to raise insects. They're going to have insect farms. They're shutting down all the regular farms. Shutting those down. Bill Gates bought all of that, bought all the farmland, majority of it all. So now they are going to invest in insect farms. And this is what's going to be put in your food. So think about that when you start going to your local supermarket. And the thing about that, family, is they're not even telling you that they're going to put this stuff in your products. You won't see it on the label. You can try to read it. You won't see bugs on the label. They just gonna sneak it in there. which is the cold-blooded evil part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't even want to give you a choice. They don't even want you to know that this stuff is in your food. You know, they just gonna put it in there without you even knowing. This blood protein won't be used for human consumption at this point. Instead, the facility will use animal waste from Tyson cattle to feed black soldier flies. Well, I mean, that's still bad, which will then be processed into food for pets, livestock, and fish. Today, we're focused on more of ingredient application with insect protein than we are a consume application. T- Tyson's Foods CFO John R. Tyson said in an October 17th statement. Tyson Foods' minority stake in Protex will help the leading insect ingredients company fund its global expansion, according to the U.S. company's press release. The facility is expected to open in 2025, Tyson Foods told Fox News. Wow, okay, okay. So now you know not to buy Tyson's food, family, unless you want to eat insect protein. So I will advise anybody to not buy Tyson's chicken. Just just avoid it at all costs. That's all I can say. The insect life cycle provides the opportunity for full circularity within our value chain, strengthening our commitment to building a more sustainable food system for the future, Tyson's CFO said. The venture aligns with a global shift toward alternative proteins and more sustainable food sources amid environmental concerns, since growing insects uses less water and land than traditional livestock, according to Tyson's Foods. Additionally, feeding livestock waste to insects can help reduce the amounts of pollutants emitted into the atmosphere. As if they really give a fuck. I mean, excuse my language. As if they really give a damn about the environment. These big corporations cause more destruction to the environment, cause more harm to the environment than good. And they have the audacity to sit up here and say something like this. What a joke, man. What a freaking joke. According to Tyson's Foods, additionally, feeding livestock waste to insects can help reduce the amount of pollutants emitted into the atmosphere. As one of the largest food companies in the world, we look to create value in what is not consumed as human food, a Tyson's Food spokesperson told Fox News. We see the partnership with Protex as an extension of that. Wow, let me read that one more time. As one of the largest food companies in the world, we look to create value in what is not consumed as human food, a Tyson Food spokesperson told Fox News. We see the partnership with Protex as an extension of that. All right, so there you have it, family. All I can tell you is don't buy Tyson's food. Don't buy any of their products, because if you do, you will be eating bug insect protein. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. That can't be good for your health. It just can't be. And the fact that they're saying that they're doing this for the earth, when these companies are the main ones destroying the planet, is it's quite comical, and at the same time it's sad how they can just say this and just with a straight face to the American people, to the consumer, when they the main ones killing the planet, destroying the planet. So all I say is, if you gotta eat chicken, if you just have to have it, um, I would say um, make sure it's farm raised, locally. You're buying it from somebody that you know that raises chickens, and you know how they raise those chickens. I would say that would be the best way to consume chicken if you just have to have chicken. Um, I will avoid buying any chicken or anything in general from any of these big name corporations, man. I was just flat. I would flat out straight just avoid it. If I have to have chicken, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would not buy any. Not just Tyson. I wouldn't buy no chicken from Tyson. I wouldn't buy. I wouldn't buy any Foster Farms. I will avoid all those big company names, man, because it's just not Tyson chicken that's gonna put this stuff in their products. Trust and believe, other big name companies are gonna follow suit, and they're gonna do the same thing. So if you have to have chicken, which I don't eat chicken anymore, I gave that up. But if you're just the type that just love your chicken, you have to have chicken. I will buy from smaller companies that are farm raised, organic, local. You know, especially somebody, especially if you know somebody that's actually raising the chickens. That's probably the healthiest way to eat it. You know the people, you know how they raise them, and you know the small, small company that that you know what I'm talking about, man. Small, independent, antibiotic free. They don't they do it the natural way. They do it the right way. I will buy my chicken from those type places. You know, or even better is which would be even better than that. Shit, raise your own chickens. You know, that's even healthier. You know what I'm saying? At least you know what you're eating. You know what I'm saying? If you're raising your own chickens. So I thought I'd just drop this on you, family. I would say avoid Tyson food. Avoid it at all costs. Do not buy or consume any of their products. So I'm out. Peace and love. Original man. I'm out.